Previously from the Hood Blogger.
100 block of North Taney Street in the Fairmount section of the city at 1010. For those of y'all that don't know, oh well, it's already said. Fairmount, you know what I mean? That's down north. Sunday, after receiving reports of a person with a gun, Philadelphia said upon arrival, officers found Fat G's, whose real name is Derek Gant, was shot multiple times. According to police, he was taken to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center and was pronounced dead shortly after. Gant was 28 years old. He didn't even get a chance to make it to 30. Hey yo, this SV Twiz, the Hood Blogger. You already know how I carry it. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with the content. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, bro. I got a lot of fire coming up, bro. I'ma keep it always stacked. But other than that, make sure y'all hit that like button. Today, we getting into Alex Rivera. For those of y'all that remember, y'all remember him, you know, from being labeled as a kingpin from down north, Kensington to be precise. And it was so crazy because I never saw nothing like this, bro. I remember it was this, I forgot what show it used to be, but it was this guy. He used to, you know, travel around and stuff and you know, pull up to people's hoods. And he used to be like, you know, asking them questions and stuff like that. Just random joints like what's going on out here and stuff like that. But this guy, one day, you know, he had pulled up on Alex Rivera. And with that being said, he was out there talking about, you know, asking him questions about him allegedly being the kingpin, asking him questions about a shooting, all types of stuff. Now, Reds was in good spirit. He laughed it off pretty much. He was like, no, you got the wrong one. And he was talking about how he really don't do nothing besides make sure his community is good. It was crazy because he was getting like, you know, raw and uncut footage out there. It might be a little fight breaking out or something like that. And I think he actually even did a follow-up with him. But it was crazy because I remember watching them videos. Then all of a sudden, I saw that, you know, Reds ended up getting indicted. And it was real crazy. So, you know, I'm going to give y'all the story. And we're going to, you know, talk about the, you know, the conviction and everything, how much time he got. And, you know, y'all just stay tuned for the story. But I'm about to just get into the ad real quick. An alleged North Philly drug kingpin was convicted Monday along with his wife. Alex Rivera, 29, is accused of controlling drug sales in and around North Lawrence Street and West Indiana Avenue in Kensington. Police also claims Rivera used violence and intimidation against rival drug dealers to control the local market. In September of 2010, Rivera and his wife, mother-in-law, and 10 other associates were all arrested and charged with drug trafficking after authorities conducted several raids. Investigators say police confiscated $20,000 in cash, crack cocaine, powder cocaine, heroin, and several weapons during the raids. According to the Inquirer also reports the FBI raided a garage stable where police believe Rivera kept roosters used for a cockfighting operation. They also say that the garage was a stash house for work. Rivera's attorney claims he kept several animals, including horses, goats, and chickens, as a petting zoo for the local children. And to this day, it's still, you know, chickens and stuff and all that down the Badlands. And you definitely see people through the you know what I'm saying, through the trenches with horses, especially like West Philly. And you know what I'm saying, when I used to live out Southwest, I remember it was a horse stable out there, John. But yeah, you bound to see, you know what I'm saying, a regular guy with a horse cutting through the streets of Philly. The case against Rivera and his alleged associates was built around wiretaps, informant testimonies, and controlled drug buys from working with authorities. According to the Inquirer, the FBI claims Rivera ran his drug dealing operation since at least 2006. An indictment last November claims Rivera shot an innocent bystander during a shooting against a rival drug dealer. The indictment also accuses Rivera of kidnapping and torturing a man who owed him money. Rivera's wife and mother-in-law are both charged with storing, packaging, and selling heroin, PCP, and cocaine. Rivera is set for sentencing on February 29th of 2012. He faces mandatory life. Rivera's wife faces mandatory 10 and is set for sentencing on March 12th. Now, like I said, I remember this case and everything. You know, it was a big situation, and right there was just, you know, when he first got locked up and everything, and you know, he wasn't sentenced to nothing like that. But basically what the sentence ended up happening to be was, you know, Alex Rivera, aka Reds 30 of Philadelphia, was sentenced today to life in prison plus an additional 60 months for drug conspiracy and other related charges in connection with running by Alexander Rivera Narcotics Distributing Organization, which is called ARDO, according to the United States Attorney. Now, they got him and then they had roofed him. You know, this also shows you, you know, how much people talk and what led that, you know, journalists to even come down the Badlands and pull up with him on the camera. You dig what I'm saying? Pull up on him with the camera. And for those of you that do remember, like I said, he was like laughing it off and stuff like that. But deep down inside, he knew he was hot. It's just crazy how everything seemed to have, you know, fall right after, you know, he shot those videos. And it definitely was, you know, he had people cooperating against him. And, you know, it's just crazy. But, you know, this is one of the first guys that I saw that was, you know, on camera like that. And you can tell he was a regular guy. You mean, as far as in the mix, it wasn't like no type of, he wasn't in character mode or nothing like that. He was laughing stuff off like he was Al Capone on that joint. But unfortunately, you know, when you're dealing with these situations and you're dealing with groups of people, whether one of your custies is an informant or one of the people you trust that's grabbing work off you, they end up flipping on you. That's where, you know, it get nasty. And his name was so big, you dig what I'm saying, that, you know, it was only a matter of time before they ran down on him, especially, like I said, for them to have been, you know, coming and interviewing him at a time when he was out and in the mix and all of that, and asking him questions about trapping and shootings and stuff like that. But you know that this just was a update on Reds. And for those of y'all that didn't know, this was just, you know, to inform y'all of who he was. This SV Twiz, the Hood Blogger. Y'all know how I carry it. All Hood Blogger content. Like I said, I got some more fire on the way. Make sure y'all sub. Hit that notification so y'all don't miss when I drop a banger. You dig what I'm saying? But other than that, that's just how I'm carrying it.